Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Sugar Land Space Cowboys and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Our starting pitcher in this one, number 42.
Last time out, he went deep into the ball game, really ate up some innings, touched the ninth, but unfortunately came away with the loss. We'll see if today he can bounce back and give a quality start to his club.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Freudis Nova. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first is in time. And a quick out, number 1. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now J.J. Matijevic. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, J.P. France.
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jahmai Jones.
The second baseman.
And here it comes. In the air to left down the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 away. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight. And we're scoreless here on the show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. There's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance and brings it in at the wall. So digging in, Pedro Leon. Going one. A little bit low. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is popped up. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A big blow to the home fans, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And the batter now, Bly Madris. Next offering is down low. Ball one. Now 1-1. The 1-1. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Duggar racing over to make the catch. Now the left fielder, number 42.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. This one in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Avens. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And the batter now, Michael Busch. Now he breaks his bat. Throw sails over his head at first.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Justin Yurchak.
Now it's going to be Justin Yurchak. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Busch leads off first with one away. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Busch around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Fiducia. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. One down, runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now at the plate, number 42. This one popped up. And that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Now batting Steven Duggar. And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner. Still only one out here in the inning. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Stepping in, Jahmai Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the third baseman, Luke Williams. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, right field. He's under it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. The Dodgers on top here, 2-1. Top half of the third inning. Now here's Freudis Nova. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that is cut on and miss. That is strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking. Now David Hensley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one hit to right. Tracks it down for the out. That's out number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. J.J. Matijevic. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Matijevic, 27 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, base hit, and that extends the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Durden batting in the cleanup spot, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the deep,
and it gets by him. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Yanni Hernandez. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Line drive, caught.
The batter, the right fielder,
and now the right fielder, Drew Avens. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Leon makes the play, and there's 2 away.
now batting the designated hitter, Michael.
And now the DH, Michael Busch. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Waste no time there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's a big power threat. Justin Yurchak. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Madris drifts towards it, squeezes it, and the inning is over. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
The catcher, Yainer Diaz.
The right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
There's the strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. At the plate, Pedro Leon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounce to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Bly Madris. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out.
Runner on the go. And that one in the air, center field. Duggar makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Rylan Bannon getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. In the air, right side. And that one hops the wall. Leon rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Duggar makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Fiducia. France back to work. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Madris makes the grab, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next pitch is popped up. Matijevic settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. And now here is Steven Duggar. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Madris throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Space Cowboys have the advantage, 3-2. So up next, Freudis Nova. The pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And the 0-1. And a good eye there. Nova gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to the left. And that squirts through.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that will drop foul. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Justin Durden. Now no pitch is signaled, And wow, a balk is being called. And with a runner on third, that's going to bring home a run. That one down the line. Knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duggar makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
That's to third. Williams. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Space Cowboys have the lead, 6-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Luke Williams.
The third baseman, Luke Williams.
And a pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Towards first.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Ground ball right side. Matijevic. He handles it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Drew Avens, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Popped in the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
So 2 down. Michael Bush digs in now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Justin Yurchak will hit next. Lined, and that's a base hit. Avens around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the catcher up to hit. Hunter Fiducia. Next pitch is popped up. Bannon puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bly Madris.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Madris measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is in the air, right field. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Next offering is down low. Madris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner around second.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch at the best pitch you possibly can and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runner at second, nobody out. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Freudi Snova. Brian Hudson takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk. And it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run. Out in front and foul to the left side. No outs. Runner on second. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. Got it by him for the K.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hensley in the box now. No balls and a strike. This to third. gets it to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is J.J. Matijevic.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Hudson, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Duggar makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Space Cowboys with the lead 9-3. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy number 42.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
On a line, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 out.
The batter, the third baseman, Luke.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Williams. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Duggar at second with 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Righty to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hudson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now the center fielder, Pedro Leon. There's a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Bly Madris. And a foul ball left side. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Yanni Hernandez. On the ground, right side. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, Right fielder.
And now Drew Avens. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-4. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Michael Busch. And first offering is fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
So digging in, Justin Yurchak. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Fiducia. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-4. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Rylan Bannon.
The third baseman, Rylan.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sneaks through, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now, Freudi Snova. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. No outs. Runners at first and third. Strike 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just a slow ground ball this time, and that's just foul. In the air, right field. Avens makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
And now it's going to be David Hensley. Fastball in for a strike. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Hernandez. Good feed. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Space Cowboys lead it 9-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ronel Blanco.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And a pitch. Number 42, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Now batting.
Steven Duggar now at the plate.
Duggar.
Up the middle, stops it on a slide. The feed for one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Now batting. The second baseman. Jemai.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jemai Jones. Swings through that one. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Parker Mashinsky, the left-hander, up and throwing. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, J.J. Matajevic.
J.J. Matajevic.
The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. The other way, and out number one on the grab. So now here's the DH, Justin Durden. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Man at first with one gone, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one's in there, 0-1. Durden at first, one gone. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. To short, could be two. To second, that's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Space Cowboys out front, 9-4. Welcome back. So bottom of the ninth, and here is Luke Williams. Bounce to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter. Not shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Yanni Hernandez. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for one. On to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next is the designated hitter, Michael Bush. Out to center, Leon gliding in towards the infield. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.